So I'm gonna show how to do the Ultra Mega Hyper Sprocket Rocket in Chapter 1. So first you want to clear the cutscene up there with Tessa and Flynn. I've already done that. So after that you want to place the turret on both Skylar heads.
It's building time.
This ledge is really good for it, since it's just easier to place on their head. And then usually they don't move as far. And you can just destroy it by jumping on their head, which is slightly faster than replacing it. But obviously if they move too far, just replace it. So now you want one sprocket with no upgrades. And one sprocket with the tank upgrade. So player 1 is gonna be no upgrades and player 2 is gonna be tank. So with player 1, you're gonna place the turret right on top of this rock, like the edge of it, the peak. Like about there. So the peak is covered. Then enter it with player 1. And with player 2, go really far away. And then place the turret to keep jumping into it to keep pulling player 1 towards you. Try to always spam the turret because you can place it slightly further if you can spam the turret quickly. So then right when you go up this bridge, it gives you a short, for a short while, further band, like more band basically. And so you want to use that by using the entire band immediately when you get it, and then placing a new turret, because that is slightly faster than just spamming turrets. So then you want to move it as far as away, like really far up here. You can technically move it further, since it is a timing thing. If you mistime the time we're gonna do soon, you want it further, since you're gonna lose some speed every time you mistime it, or depending on how bad you mistime it. So the minimum speed I did it with is right here, so right where the player is, about where the grass ends, and the ring shouldn't be going over this grass part. And it's about between these two grass patches. That's the minimum speed you need, but you can go a little bit further. I'm gonna go a little bit further, just for, so I can actually showcase it, in case I mistime it. So then you want to place the turret about where the player 1 is, and going in about the same trajectory that the player 1 is gonna go in. So like about this. And then you want to exit the turret with player 1 and enter the turret with player 2 at the same time. So like this. And after you did that, you should go exactly here. And yeah, and then you can just take off player 1 and player 2 and put on your night shift, your blast shift, because you don't need the sprockets anymore. Because you have just warped from the beginning to the end, to the last sub area, right on the key. So then you can just grab the key, go outside. That fixes the camera and everything. Then you can do this puzzle, and you're basically at the end of the level.